I just sold Craftsman, and I got this as a trade-in. This is a Murray with a 500E Briggs on it. It's 140 cc's if this is still accurate. It's a primer style, and this is made by MTD. They said it doesn't start. They were going to throw it out, but then they saw my ad that I accept trade-ins, so they decided to trade it in, get a little credit for it towards purchase of the mower I was selling. They were very happy with the one that I sold them. It's an older Craftsman, but it cuts good and it runs good. So, and it was self-propelled. So, see what I can do with this. I didn't even try to start it. Checking out this trade-in Murray. I just spent the last 5 minutes getting all the rope that was around the shaft. But let's see if we can get this to run. It's got gas in it. So let's see. Air filters, just needs a clean up. Let's see. So let's see if this thing got blew a rod or something or whatever. Shoot some go-go juice into it. I found this was stuck underneath the deck and it was hitting the blade, so it was making a noise. So this is a little piece of metal. Hopefully the blade isn't bent or the shaft isn't bent. So let's shoot some go-go juice in, and let's see if we get some fireworks. Well, so we got a carburetor issue. So let me take the carburetor off, clean it, and put it back. They said it ran last year, as your famous last words. And I know I didn't check the oil, but for the few seconds I ran it, that's not going to hurt it. So let's go ahead and get this carburetor off. And to get the carburetor off, it's easier to take off the cover. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the cover. I'm not going to show you that. It's just three bolts. To get this off, I've already taken out, we've got some 5/32 bolts here and here, or 5/16 bolt, 16ths, and then 11/32. 11/32 go into plastic. And there's the other one. This gas tank is full of gas, so I'm gonna have to find a way I'm gonna have to take it out and kind of put it in a place where it's not gonna spill. So we got here, to get this gas tank off, it just lifts up. There. And I'm gonna before I take this off any further, I'm gonna brush this all off. Pull straight off, like so, and this thing came off. It needs to go back wherever it came from. Yeah, because that's what holds it in here. So need to keep that. Goes there, and then we got this one linkage to take care of. So hopefully pull it up and out, and we take this off together so we can keep the gas in here. I'm gonna empty the gas out because this is kind of full. So it doesn't smell bad, and I'll probably just put it back in. If it's good still. And I'll filter it with a paper towel in the funnel. Get any larger pieces of debris. So there we go. Put that over there. And now this will be easier to work with. Fuel line off, we just squeeze and twist. There we go. This is where all our problems are going to be. We need to clean this out and open it up and put this back in. And I've got that white thing in here. This is what it hangs on the slot right here. This just snaps in. I don't no idea what the part's for. In the auto choke ones, this has something else on it. Get this off. We need 11-30 seconds. I'm going to be using this drill to take it off. So.
Then we take a small flathead screwdriver, and we have just enough room
to pry it open right here. Very carefully pry it open. There. And we got enough. Then we can get it off. And there's a lot of sediment in this bowl. And it looks like a little bit of water too. So that's probably why this wasn't running. I'm gonna take this jet out, and as you see here, this pin is about to fall out too. So we'll take that out and we'll clean this all up. Sorry about the noise. My neighbor's mowing his lawn with a Honda. Take this out, and we've got a float, and this is the needle. I make them out of plastic now. And now we need to get this main jet out because it's gonna, this doesn't look too bad. It's clogged, it's restricted there. That's the main jet. So what we're gonna do is, there's a couple ways to do it. You can take pliers and just pull it out, or you can pry it out by just getting it enough room there to a flathead screwdriver to pry it open like that. And now we're going to clean it out. Okay, now I've cleaned off my tray. It was a bunch of dirt in it. I have to rinse off all these parts. Okay, it's clean, so I'm going to start putting these little parts as they're clean into that, so not get them dirty. And when you clean out here the bowl, just rinse it out. You spray in here, see if it comes out here. Make sure there's no blockages in the reverse way as well. I've done these so many times, it's not funny anymore. And here's our major culprit. We need to clean this out. Need to clean out main jet there. Need to clean out there, that looks blocked. And we need to do that, we need to pry this open ever so slightly. Oh. Be careful, this can be, because you can break it, and I have done that. Here we go. Now we're going to clean this out and this out. So, clean this out is, we need to clean in there. Spray it and then take a small wire and kind of wiggle around. Spray it again. Okay, that's clean now, if you can see. Now we got this, so kind of do the same thing. Everything that looks like a hole, spray into it, and the wire. There, went in the whole way. And then we spray it out. And then we use the same wire, and in here there's going to be holes on the side here that we're going to run this through. There might be, yeah, there's that one was clogged. And do it from both sides. So it'll look like that when it's done. Now we're gonna actually spray some more into this one. This is the really important one. It's getting through. And as you can see, after cleaning it, that hole is quite a bit bigger. And that's what you want to see. So now we gotta put this back together. So remember how it was. This goes over top. Be very careful putting this on. Slowly, and then it slides on. If you break this whole thing, you can buy just this. I'll put a part number or a link to it here in an info bar. So we're going to put this back in. This only goes in one way, like this. If you put it in the other way, it won't fit. You just slides in the O-ring seat. Oh, I should probably also spray in here. Air bleed. And on the other side. That white donut there, if that is out of place, then this will not go in, because that's where it snaps into. So I'm going to put the bowl on, reassemble the carburetor. So to reassemble, we take carburetor bowl, stick our seat in. I mean our needle in like that. Usually these are metal, but this one's plastic. Now we're gonna stick our slide. This one, put the slide pin in first. Most of them are not. Some of them aren't that way. We take carburetor bowl, then we angle the needle down in like so and push it down. If you do it right, it should look like this. And you want to make sure it's this pin is kind of centered. Now, put the bottom of the bowl on. It only goes one way. This little indent matches that, so it goes on this way. And then we push it down together so the O-ring seats. And then we take some of these plastic screws and they screw in. These are the longer one, and I'm using a drill here. It doesn't have a lot of torque, so I set the torque so be very careful. Do not overdo it. You're screwing middle screw into plastic, and just snug is good enough. And then we're going to put this back on. Now that we got our carburetor cleaned out, we're going to put this back on as a assembly. Make sure this white O-ring is here, a retainer, and the O-ring is in there, otherwise it won't seal right. Now we're going to stick the one linkage on. Normally the gas tank isn't attached, but my gas tank's empty, so I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. So you do that, and this goes right over the intake pipe. Yeah, like so. And now I can put the gas tank on, fuel's there. Now we just gotta put back on the box. I'm gonna brush this up and then put it on. Put the air filter backing on. It's got these little placement holes. And don't forget to attach PVC line in the back. Just snug, don't want to put it on too tight. Now, put the recoil on. I'm going to service this air filter. Actually not bad. How you service these is you put a little bit of oil on them after cleaning them off. So I'll do that off camera, but you just put a little, any kind of motor oil, and scrunch it up so it's lightly oiled, and just stick it back. Yeah. But for now, that'll do that. And there, I will clean this better when I get it going. Now for the moment of truth. After I put some gas in it. If you got some gas that's got some little bit of particles in it, but there's no water in it, you can make yourself a quick filter with a paper towel and stick it in the funnel. See? It's just filtering through the paper towel. And ooh, you can't see that because of the sun. And look at what it filtered out. For the moment of truth, gonna try to get this to run. I will clean it off, change the oil, and sharpen the blade before, and see if I have a bag for it. See before I try to sell this. There we go. Yeah, I gotta balance the blade. It's a little wobbly. But there we go. This was mostly done in real time. Later.